Thank you for telling me this meeting is being recorded.
I actually kind of like it because now I don't have to be like, go. It just tells you I push record.
I know, it makes me laugh every time though. Oh, you guys, congratulations on an incredible May. I want to see you cheer for yourselves. Actually, I want to see your faces. I would love to see your faces, even if you're not put together. Turn your dang camera on so we can see you guys just celebrate.
We know how it feels when you just want to like hide on the first of the month for many reasons.
Hey,
you're
what?
tired. You're like, wake up and you're like, what just happened last night?
I know. I'm like, my eyes are looking a little puffy this morning. I'll try to wash my face and put some mascara on and make it look better. Anyway, you guys, it was an incredible end of month. I want to hear in the chat some of the things that you are celebrating for yourself, some of the things that you're celebrating for your team. Let's fill up that chat with some good things that happened. You know, maybe you're just getting back into it. Maybe you're just starting to share. Maybe you just went silver, senior silver, gold. Maybe you snagged the bonus for 3, the bonus for 6. Maybe you signed up somebody that wants to start sharing and you're excited about that. I would love to hear all the good things that happened for you last month. I know there were lots of good things. I see lots of faces on here. Lots of people that had some good things happen for them. I think, Shay, did you hit 2,000 points? Or just
not quite. I was at 1971.
1971. It's yes. Like just so kissing to 2,000 points. So she is on her way to Sapphire, which is so exciting. Can't wait to see that happen. Let's see who we've got here. Tiana went senior silver. So new rank up for Tiana. Ellie went silver, I see here. Let's see. Jazz is on this call. She went fast start gold in 8 or 9 days. I don't know. It was really fast. And let's see. Oh, Elodie, I know, is on fire. We can't see her beautiful face, but she had an amazing month. Gaby had an amazing month. I think, gosh, 4 people you sponsored or something. Yeah, be courageous. She enrolled 4 people yesterday and 6 total for the month. Wow. Awesome.
Julie,
just getting back in.
You guys might not know Julie Eastman yet, but she ranked Fast Start Senior Silver last night at literally like 9:59 p.m.
Yes, amazing.
They added 5 to their team yesterday. So she is like headed right toward Fast Start Gold.
Tell us some more things, Emily.
Anne-Marie had highest points ever. She is all lined up for Emerald this month. So that's super exciting. Jess Halls, I don't think she's on here, but she's like really deep in our levels, but she is a brand new Emerald under Nicole Jones. Hannah held Emerald last month and she rocked it with her team leadership. It was so fun to see her team just like light up. People were coming in with orders out of the woodwork at the end and they like blew past it. So that was amazing.
Yep. Chanel also really deep in our levels. Chanel under Shay, under Brittany went Emerald as well.
So Emerald. She's like on an airplane right now.
I don't know. She was driving across the country when she went Emerald.
Literally, she ranked Emerald on the 28th of the month, and you'll hear from her next week. But she ranked Emerald on the 28th, like woke up to Emerald points and was driving to Missouri, right? Isn't that Leah, help me out here, because she went to go pick up a dog from Sarah Morgan. She bought a puppy from Sarah Morgan's sister Abby on our team, on Leah's team. And she literally drove for like 24 hours to pick up the puppy and get it back, all while she was ranking Emerald, right? It was awesome. And then she like ended the month and then got on a plane like first thing this morning, like 4 a.m. So
amazing.
So awesome.
I know Sonia was on fire.
She ended like 1,600 points. So that's super fun. Leah enrolled 5 this last month, huge. And also has grown her team, has doubled her team size in the last 12 months. So I just want everyone to understand what a big deal that is and that you can do it too. I'm trying to read it all out for you guys. Like say it again if we didn't read it aloud.
Yes, say it in the chat. I got to shout out Sonia Gelson. She sponsored 7 people last month, and she's like, I don't know if I've ever done that. And I'm like, I don't know if you've ever done that either. That was awesome.
Oh, Chanel got her first Ruby. Kim Galvin, she ranked Ruby. Congratulations, Kim. Let's see if she's on here. Angie enrolled 7 and held senior Ruby. I love it. Nikki ranked senior silver. I'm like, say it again. If we didn't read it aloud, because we were like both trying to read them out. I don't want to miss anyone. So if you shouted yourself out and we didn't read it aloud, it's not because we didn't want to read yours aloud. It's because we didn't see it. Let's see. Barbie. Gaby signed 4 yesterday, 6 for the month. Sarah, my mom has started sharing on my posts and in texts with others. My cousin is enrolled and we just booked our room for convention. Love it. So awesome. Love it. Convention is going to be a great time, you guys. If you're not registered yet, it's not too late. Registration is now $99. You will get a swag bag with that. We are doing a special dinner thanks to Brooke Hemingway. She's catering a dinner on the beach for us. We are going to have 2 full days of live broadcasting in a giant ballroom. We're going to be in a hotel on the beach. Every room has an ocean view. We have discounted rates. If you go to their website, it will tell you it's booked out. Guess what? That's us. So we will give you the number to our travel agent. Her name is Gaynell, and she will unlock a room at the discounted rate for you. So that is how you do it. You PayPal me, imagine for happy@gmail.com, friends and family. So there's no fee. You will just PayPal me $99. If you send it to me the wrong way, it charges you a $3 fee. Jerry will reach out to you and just have you pay an additional $3 if that happens to you. So that is what we are doing.
Quick note on that too, is you got to get registered this week if you do want to have a swag bag, because we have to order all of our items by the end of the week. So those of you that are thinking about it, on the fence, listen, you can register after this week, but if you register after this week, you still got to pay to cover all the costs of the room and the second dinner that we're doing, the second ocean view dinner, and everything else that it takes to put this kind of thing on. But because we will have run out of time, you're not guaranteed a swag bag. So get registered within this next week if you want to be guaranteed a swag bag. And Julia made a good point. She's like, if you don't have a room, and maybe it's that you don't have a room, or maybe it's that like I can't afford a room by myself, but you really want to go, we have a Facebook page for convention. And you can go to that Facebook page and there's a post for room sharing if you want to share a room. Now, for those of you guys that get nervous, like sharing a room and you're like, I don't know these people, guess what? After convention, you'll be best friends with everybody and it won't matter. And you could even share a bed with them and it's not weird, because we're just super, friendly people. Everybody just welcomes you in. You can come and not know anybody and it won't be weird, because everyone's just going to be so happy to have you there, and you literally are going to feel just like a part of a family. It's just an extended ohana. So please, just if you're even thinking about it, just pull the trigger, just do it, and you'll be so happy that you did. You'll also get to see just the culture, the passion, the heart behind Plexus. And some of you can't go, and if you can't, totally get it. Like, there is the virtual option from Plexus, but there's nothing like being in the room with so many other like-minded people that are excited, and you leave convention learning from these different people as well. Jewel leaders are doing additional trainings, and all the jewels have put that together. And so if you want to get additional training from people that are already in the 6 figures and above earnings tier, that's available to you, as well as just going to the beach. The name of the hotel is the Sonesta, but again, don't book through their website, because with our block, we have things like no resort fee, no parking fees. Like, you just save a lot on the fees, and the rate for looking straight at the ocean, all the rooms, is really, really good. So super excited for that, you guys. Stop dragging your feet. Time to get registered. Get your new senior silvers, your new golds, these new people that are coming in. Get them registered to come because it will light them on fire.
Don't be afraid to invite new people. Like I just invited my brand new senior silver even before she hit senior silver, because it's so like I've never come to convention without a new silver or gold. Like Christy Jex was a brand new silver that I invited to convention our very first year. Like you just like don't hesitate. Like just be like, you should come. It's gonna be so much fun. Like just bring your husband. Like come. It'll be awesome. Bring your best friend. Like, and yeah, Christy's at diamond now. She's diamond reentry. Like she's really strong, has a bunch of jewels under her and a sapphire, almost diamond. Like Dr. Kim will be diamond here soon. She has a bunch of jewels. Like you just never know. So like just bring them because it's going to create such amazing culture and connection on the team. And that's what's so special. So one other thing that I saw before we move on to the compensation plan, because that's what we're here to talk about. Cassie held senior ruby and ended at 895. So close to 1,000 points, Cass. Way to go. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I think we got everyone. Shay said she went to her first convention sharing a room with 2 other ladies and she had a baby with her and she had no idea who they were. Yeah. Like Malcolm was like a little tiny baby, right? Well, he was like, I don't know.
Yeah. He was like 4 months old.
Yeah. So just come one, come all. It's a great time. You will totally be glad that you did it. Okay. So
how about announcements really quick for the specials this month?
Yes.
You guys, holy crap. We get to do it all over again and we get to do it with the compensation plan change. So I verified one thing with that because in some of the past months, it like those incentives sort of like rolled over and it was like throughout the 2 or 3 months. But no, like if you sponsored 6 people last month, you get to start all over this month and sponsor 6 people and get an extra $300. That's on top of your welcome pack bonuses, on top of your pay points. So who here is going for 6 this month? In the chat, say, I'm going for 6, I'm going for 6, I'm going for 6. Good. Yes. I'm going for 9. I was going for 9 last month and I had 8 because I've got, Thomas's and then my reentry. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't get that 9th one to get a 3rd one under Thomas. So I'm like, this month, I'm going to do it this month. And you guys, this is incredibly, incredibly generous. So if you sponsor 6, you'll get a total of $300 extra in bonuses outside of our normal compensation. If you sponsor 3 and not 6, you still get $100 extra bonus outside of our compensation. Okay, so that means Fast Start Silvers once again this month are going to get $400 and change, right? The pay point is up and down a little bit, so it could be a little bit more than 400. Okay, and then if they sponsor 6 and they're new, they will get $700. Now remember, you signed up some people last month, maybe the 5th, maybe the 10th, maybe the 15th, maybe last night. You have 30 days to get them Fast Start. So if you signed them up on the 10th, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be spending the next 10 days trying to get them at least 3 people so they Fast Started Silver and then 6 people by the end of the month, because we want to hit that silver rank, the first 3 people within the first 30 days. What this also means is for someone that goes Fast Start Senior Silver, they're making $700 for those first 6. Plus they're making about $1,100 to $1,100, or sorry, they're making $1,100 to $1,150 in total if they go Fast Start Silver, add 6, and go Fast Start Senior Silver. So I'm going to ask a big question here. Is anybody going to try to get a new Fast Start Senior Silver this month? That's what Julie just earned, right? Cassie is like, I'm going to get a Fast Start Senior Silver. Gaby, yes. 10 people is $1,100 to $1,150. Emily knows I got the math brain. I already figured it all out. Okay. That's what I want to do is I want to have this explosion of senior silvers. And next week, we have a special announcement that's going to be so exciting. You're going to want to be here on this call and you're going to want to have Fast Start Senior Silvers and new Senior Silvers. and new goals. And now Emily's going to talk about the compensation plan.
Okay, guys. So first off, we just want you to know that you making a goal to enroll 6 this month is going to do more than just earn you some extra cash. But in true fashion, you're going to have to come to the team call next week for a giant surprise to tell you what you're going to earn from us when you enroll 6. So just put a big star all over your planner saying that you are going to get 6, and then next week come back to the team call and find out for what you're going to earn from us, because you're going to be earning a bunch of cash from Plexus, but we got a big surprise up our sleeve that we cannot wait to announce to you, and it's going to be super fun. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of the highlights of the new compensation plan. There are 4 that I have picked out that I feel like are like the big kahunas, like the big blaring lights. And what I want you to do is, as I explain it, I want you to drop questions that come up as you're listening, or questions that you've had as you've been on the announcement call last week, as you've read emails, as you've pondered, as you've had things come alive. Put all of your questions in the chat and we will answer them over the next 13 minutes, okay? So first off, and sorry for all the beeping noises if you can hear them. Okay, so first of all, June 1st is phase 1 of the new compensation plan. There are 2 phases. Phase 1 is today, phase 2 is September 1st, okay? Phase 1 just means that we get paid more money to do the same exact thing that we were doing before. Nothing changes with how we enroll. Nothing changes with the names of anything. We just continue business as usual, enrolling people with welcome packs as wholesale ambassadors, getting them to make a first post, helping them do 3-way messages to get their first person, then their second person, then their third, so that they go silver in their first 30 days, preferably in their first couple days, because it's so much fun to see someone have instant silver, right? Because they get that money, maybe before their products come or shortly after their products come. It's possible. I want you to know that it's possible, that we see it every single day and every single week on our team. It's just about you having a system of talking to every single person that you sign up about having someone to start with. So important that every time you enroll someone or when they get their products, that you have a system around asking them to make a first post or asking them to start with the 3 most important people in their life, because this month that's going to make them $400 when they do that. Even if they never do a business, they might as well pick up that $400 to pay for all their products and have extra money. It's a return on their investment. Even if they buy a 209 welcome pack, they are getting almost a $200 return on their investment. Anyone with any business sense will tell you that is a no-brainer, okay? So you're still enrolling people as ambassadors with a welcome pack, helping them post, doing 3-ways, getting them silver. Every single person, that is the goal, okay? Then you will always make sure that you are still trying to help everyone that you have sponsored get 100 PV, because we know that when people are at the 100 PV point, they are using more product. And when they're using more product, they're having better results. They're having faster results. They are seeing their health issues melt away, literally and figuratively, because when you take more, your body benefits more. It works for you better, okay? However, if by chance you have an ambassador that is ordering less than 100 PV, this is one of the most exciting parts about the new compensation plan. You will actually be paid on those people. For example, if you have someone who has always ordered a bag of Slim, you are still going to reach out to them and tell them about the product of the month. You're still going to help them love the Ease or the MetaBurn, because those things are 30 PV. You're always going to help them see the value in that. But Every single month that they don't choose to get that extra product, you're going to get paid on that ambassador that has less than 100 PV. There are graphics in the team pages on what the exact points are for that. What I want you to do is I want you to go into the team page. I want you to save that picture, those pictures on your phone so that you can reference them, so that you can memorize them. Okay? You're going to earn points depending on how much PV they have. Anything over 50 PV as an ambassador will give you points toward your rank ups now. Okay, so before we weren't paid on anyone that ordered less than 100 PV. So we always were trying to get them on rank up months, especially to get over 100 PV. What I want you to be so careful of here is that we still need to reach out to these people. Even though you're getting paid on them, we still want them to be over 100 PV, because if you truly, like, some people always tell me, I'm not doing this for the money. Great. That if you're not doing it for the money, then you're probably doing it because you like to help people. People need ease. Every human needs ease. You need it. I don't care if you don't think you have inflammation. It's all in your body if you live on this earth, because you don't eat perfectly. Sometimes you require medication. Your food is imperfect. You have stress. All these things cause inflammation. The ease literally slips into your bloodstream and eats the protein that causes inflammation in your blood. Like, it's magical. Everyone needs it. So I am still going to reach out to my people, my level ones, every single month to let them know about the product of the month, to let them know how much I love the ease, to help them know what it could do for them. Because even though I'm going to get paid on them with just their bag of Slim, and I'm going to get points on them with just their bag of Slim, I want to help them have better results and fall in love with more products. If nothing else, they need collagen. Slim and collagen are like the perfect little couple, and collagen is so hot right now. People are finally understanding the value of collagen, and ours is special. If you don't understand why ours is special, Brooke, can you just give a 30-second spiel on why you need to get your friends taking our collagen and not a liquid collagen? Because there is some rumor out there that liquid is better, and Thomas and Brooke have researched this and done so many things on it. Can you give us a snippet about that in like 30 seconds?
Yeah, I'm really passionate about collagen, you guys. I wish that everybody would start pushing collagen because it is an essential building block, and all collagen is broke down into the same peptides. So some people will argue with you and be like, "Oh no, my type of collagen is better," or "My type of collagen is better." Collagen is broken down into peptides, and you know what's really cool about our body that God made is our body senses when we take in collagen. It's not the same as taking in another source of protein. So our body is super smart. It knows when we take in collagen, and when we take in that collagen, it stimulates our own body to produce collagen. And those peptides that are broken down by digestion, which all collagen will be broken down by digestion into the same amino acid peptides, okay? Whether it's liquid or pill or powder, it's all broken down. And when it's broken down into that, your smart body knows, ooh, she just took in collagen. And your body will start to synthesize more collagen, and those peptides will come back together. And your body knows where to send the collagen. Did you guys know that? Okay. It knows where to send that collagen. That's why sometimes people will have their joints improve. Sometimes people will have their gut health improve. Sometimes their skin will look better. I noticed the biggest difference in my skin and in my lashes. My lashes have grown a lot. Emily's noticed some changes somewhere else, right? So everybody gets different changes with collagen because your smart body knows where you need collagen. But here's the fact. We're seeing collagen all over the place. We're seeing, oh, liquid collagen is like liquid gold. It's the most amazing thing. It's not. When you put something into a liquid form, you have to add stabilizers. You have to add additives. A lot of times you have to add more flavoring. You have to make it palatable, and you have to add those stabilizers, which are not usually natural things, you guys. And our collagen is dirt cheap for the quality. It is such a good price, $49.95. Most people are paying $79, $89, $99, $120 a month for collagen. That is actually no better. Ours is clean. Other collagens might be from a chicken source. I avoid chicken collagen like I avoid Costco chicken. I'm sorry if you like Costco chicken. That was a chicken that was raised in 2 weeks, fed total crap. So the sourcing of chicken collagen, it's not a good clean source. Ours is grass-fed bovine and marine based. But the other cool thing is we know all collagen breaks down into peptides, but not all collagens have ceramides. Amazing. Ceramides, like the glue that holds your skin together, makes it smooth. So we have ceramides, we have biotin, we have vitamin C and vitamin E. We have superfoods, which provide antioxidants. Like it's like you get all the benefits of a clean collagen. And then they're like, let me sprinkle some magical pixie dust beauty benefits in there as well. That's why I all the time talk about slim active collagen. Mix it together, tastes amazing. Or you can't have slim without collagen. Like if someone wants to buy collagen, I'm selling them the slim and collagen welcome pack. Or if they just want slim, I'm selling them the slim and collagen welcome pack. I hope that helped. Can you tell I like collagen?
It's perfect. And you guys, like, you just need to rewatch this recording back and write all of that down and put it on the notes on your phone so that anytime that anyone is like, well, why should I get your collagen? You just copy and paste what Brooke just said and you just use it as your own words and you sound just that smart. Like, that's it. You're the expert. You have the little spiel now. Okay. Now, my friend Julie came to me, you guys heard me talk about this before, she came to me for collagen. And I was like, she can't get just the collagen, she's gotta have something to mix it with. And so that is why she even joined with a welcome pack. And now she fast started senior silver last night. So if someone is coming to you for collagen, I don't want you to underserve them and just let them get collagen. They absolutely need to just get a welcome pack with collagen and slim together, right? Like, well, she ended up getting the variety pack because again, I know that people need more than just a few products. So back to the new compensation plan. Existing ambassadors under 100 PV. Yes, we're getting paid for them. But yes, we still want to show them the importance of having more product in their home so they can help feel better, okay? At least help them fall in love with collagen or ease or MetaBurn or something like that, right? Okay, so help them fall in love to get better results. Another big change that has happened is that customers will now no longer count for PV. So for example, if you've been ordering 200 PV on your account, which every ambassador account should have 200 PV ordering. It only has to be 100, but if you want to increase the pay point, every account should be 200 PV or more, okay? So when you have 200 PV, you might have a couple customers that you've added as a customer that got a bag of slim here, or maybe a thing of collagen or active, or they wouldn't give you their social, so they ordered a full triplex under you, and you have like 500 PV from them every single month. Well, this month, what you're gonna notice is that you are only gonna have your own PV unless you have a retail customer, which I would dare to say is maybe like 2 of you. Right? Like I have only had one person ever sneak and order retail under me. Like it's just never anything that I've ever had anyone do because it's so expensive to order retail, right? You'll still get PV from retail. Nothing changes about them, but yeah, the retail prices are always going to stay super high. So the only reason why you would ever still be getting PV from anyone is if they were by some slim chance a retail customer, but that's probably not your situation. I don't even have any, but you might have a few customers. I have a few customers on my account. And so those people, I will no longer get PV from them. So if you've had like 1,300 PV from a bunch of customers, those are all not going to go towards your PV anymore. If you have anyone on your team that's not working a business that like they order a bag of slim every month and then they have a customer that orders 30 PV and that makes them commission qualified, that's not going to work anymore because customers are not going to add to our own PV anymore. Only your orders are going to give you PV, okay? So all of those customers are now going to give us pay points. You are also not going to get a preferred customer bonus anymore. It used to be like, I remember I signed up Natalie, my sister. That was the first person I signed up, and I signed her up as a customer because I didn't think this was going to work. And I was like, she has to be able to get her money back. And we used to not be able to get money back on ambassadors. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like just sign up as a customer because this probably isn't going to work. And I don't want you to be tied to it like I am. I got totally roped in and now I'm stuck forever and I can't get my money back and blah, 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 right? None of that was true, but those are all the thoughts that my brain was like spiraling out of control with, right? And I got a $22 bonus for her ordering as a preferred customer, because that was the bonus that I got off of a triplex as a customer. Those are gone. There are no more bonuses. Those are called like retail override. When you look in your commission summary, if you've ever like looked there in your back office, my business, and then you clicked on commission summary and it will like show you how your paycheck is all broken out. That's where that was, those preferred customer bonuses. Those are gone. Those are not a thing anymore because we're getting pay points off of them. Again, please refer to the charts in the team page. I don't have them memorized yet. You don't have them memorized yet. That's why we have a chart. We don't have to know all the answers. What we need to know is where to find the answers. Go to the team page, save the chart so you can refer back to it and you know how many points you're getting from a 25 PV order, from a 25 customer, from a 50 PV customer, from a 75 PV customer, okay? But you are getting points for rank up now on customers. They're gonna count toward your thing. Now, this is super important, and this is the part that we wanna be very clear about. The pay point is gonna drop like 6 to 7%. Why? Because the money's just getting moved around, right? However, your points are all going to increase. Points across the board are going up by 22%. You will see, most likely, a pay raise of some sort. There is like we're not even going to talk about the slim percentage of people that might not see a raise here. It's not on our team, right? Because we are so heavy with ambassador enrollments that you are going to see a slight increase, okay? Now, what can we do to make the pay point strong? Because we actually have all the power and it will go back up as we have really good habits. So I want to be super clear about what actions we need to do as leaders in this company all together and what we need to have all of Plexus doing with us to increase the pay point so that this new compensation plan literally explodes on a whole new level. Okay. Number one, every ambassador having 200 PV or more is going to boost the pay point. Because what is the pay point? The pay point is the most special thing about our compensation plan. Why? Because our company pays 50% of profits back to us. Whether you are a silver ambassador or a triple diamond like Brooke, you get 50% of the company's profits paid back to you in the form of a pay point. So when the pay point is $2.70, that means that for every point the company made, double that. And they're giving us half of it back. When the pay point's like $3.33 and everyone's like, woo, my points were low, but I got more money. That's because the pay point was higher, right? And it was probably up in the $3 range. The pay point has been at $4 and $5, not when I've been in the company, but before we were in the company, we've heard that the pay point was up in that $4 range. It can be there again if our actions are strong. When we have 200 PV on our account and on our spouse account, that boosts the pay point because anything over 100 PV is going to be a greater profit to the company. Okay. What else is going to help the pay point? 209 welcome packs. A 209 welcome pack boosts the pay point. A 109 welcome pack lowers the pay point. So if your organization is constantly selling 109 welcome packs, it's lowering the pay point and lowering the money you get paid off of doing the same amount of work. So this is why we always encourage starting with the 209 welcome pack. I love the variety pack or even one of the beauty packs or like the family essentials pack or the renew you welcome pack. There are amazing 209 welcome packs. If somebody cannot do a 209 welcome pack, guess what all of a sudden looks super affordable? The 109. If you start at the 109 and they tell you they can't afford it, there's really nowhere else to go. You're like, oh, do you want me to send you a sample? Like, that's like,
you know, what's interesting though, is like sometimes people won't spend a 209, but you show them the 109 and then you're like, but you know what? You do need to add a bag of active.
Yes.
Because you struggle with energy. And they'll do that, even though like in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, with the sale, like this is what I was thinking last month. I'm like, with the sale, they're paying $169 for a 209. Okay, so they're going to get a 109 and add a $35 product. Like they're actually at the end of the day only spending like $30 less or so to add on a product, but psychologically to some people that just feels better. But I love the idea of an add-on product, because what does that do to the pay point, Emily?
An add-on product is always going to boost the pay point, especially if you do the active combo. Like that product, the company makes a huge profit on the twin pack, the active combo where you get 2 bags in the combo. It totally boosts the pay point. So if you get a 109 welcome pack and then you add the twin pack of active onto it, amazing. Okay, Angie, will you share really quickly just what your trick is to help make people get the 209 pack? Because this is like one of her specialties.
Yeah, so I was not good at this for a while. For a while, I was just doing 109 welcome packs because I think it was just safe space, and it was the mindset that I had around welcome packs. I shifted my mindset. 209 is way better. They get more products, they get more things to try. If they don't love everything, they're still in love with over 100 PV. But what I did was in my wording. So not only did I flip it where I'm not saying, here's the 109 and oh, if you want more products, we have a bigger package. I'm starting with the bigger package. But what I've been doing specifically that has really been working is I literally break it out item by item. You get this, 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 and I'm telling them like each item that they're getting, here are the 7 things you get in the 209. And then I'm saying, oh, or you can do a smaller pack if that doesn't work for you, but you only get these 3 products. And then it's like, wah, wah, you only get 3, or you can have 7. And they're like, oh, well, I want 7 for $100 more. And they're like, yeah, like it's just the perception and it's how I'm wording it, but I'm just starting with the big and I'm just showing them the value of 7 versus 3. And it's making a big difference.
I love that. It really, like, you're showing the value, and it goes a long way for the people that want that, you know, like I think us changing our mindset around that is the game changer. Like I have friends who pay $600 for intro packs in other companies. And this, like 209, you guys, is so affordable. You just have to show the value. You really have to show the value, and they're going to feel so much better. Okay. So, things that boost the pay point: you having a 200 PV order, your husband having a 200 PV order, you encouraging everyone else on your team to have a 200 PV order by helping them fall in love with more products. Also, starting people with 209 welcome packs. Other things that help the pay point, any customer orders that are over 75 PV, but especially over 100 PV. That's another thing that boosts the pay point.
Can I mention
Brooke,
something?
Anything?
Okay, so here's my philosophy on this, and I've always been this way. Like Emily knows this about me. Like even when I've been irritated with some things corporate does, like I'm on corporate's side, because if the company makes more money, you make more money, right? And I am signed, sealed, delivered. Like I am sold on the products, guys. Like come to my house and see all the things that we take. Do I look pretty good? I mean, I think I look pretty good. I don't look perfect, but I'm going to be 43 in July. The products work. I have 6 kids. I'm healthy. I have energy. My skin is good. I work out like a beast. Like the products work. I don't want anybody on just one product. If you take the philosophy of, I don't have to worry, I am just going to sell collagen now, I am just going to sell slim, I am just going to sell one thing, you're selling your people short, number one. Number two, I never ever take the attitude of I'm just going to slide in. I'm just going to barely slide in. People that take that kind of attitude will never be a jewel. I'm just going to straight up say it. So if you're like, they're at 50 PV. Oh, good. I'm going to get points for that ambassador. They made it to 50 PV, or they're just barely at 100 PV. Basically, in those categories of being paid on PV for an ambassador, which is 50 to 99 PV or 100 and above PV, in those categories of how we're paid for ambassadors, if people are just barely sliding in and eking in at 50 or 100, those hurt the pay point. Because the company is paying out, I don't know, I added it up with something like 16 pay points or something for a 50 PV order. You can do the math. Somebody do the math on that. 16 times 3, what is it? $48? Okay, so you can do the math on it. So when I see people between 50 and 70 PV, I'm going to be trying to get them to closer to 90 PV. Maybe I'm not quite getting them to 100, but this happens with just good follow-up. And I shared in the chat what I did last month, the last week of the month, is I reached out to every single person I had. And I was like, gosh, I just was thinking about you today. I wanted to thank you for supporting me in my business. I'm so grateful you get your vitamins and your omegas from me. I want to always keep you up to date on what's coming in Plexus. I know we're going to have a new product coming, or maybe there's something else you've been thinking of experimenting with this summer. I just want you to know I'm here to guide you and help you. Like just that. I wasn't like, hey, can you order more products? I've got a code, blah, 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 blah. And I had some people decide to order just because of that. If you're just sliding in at 100 PV and all your people are just sliding in at 100 PV, that's also not good for the pay point. It's just like barely, that's like a $2.50 pay point. I don't want a $2.50 pay point. I want the $3.25 pay point. And thankfully, the pay point has always stayed quite stable. But the way that we can partner with the company and the way that we can keep our pay point as awesome as it has been is we can just become people that are exceptional. And we just don't do just the bare minimum. And obviously, sometimes you will have the people that is really all they can do. Okay. But as Angie's showing you, all of her people, and I bet all your people, Angie, they're not all making a ton of money. They're not all in the same socioeconomic group. My 8 weren't, but they saw the value in the 209, the 7 that got the 209. So you guys, mostly it's in our mindset. We're afraid that people are going to think we're pushy. We're afraid that people can't afford it, so we don't talk about it. We're afraid, and so that holds us back. Remember what fear is. Fear is ego, and ego is edging God out. I am not afraid to talk to somebody about spending $300 with their first order. Let's get a 209, 2 bottles of Ease, and a twin pack of Active. That's what you really need. If it comes from a place of me genuinely wanting them to feel better, I'm always going to tell them the best thing for them. And then if they can't do it, we pare it back. But let's partner with the company. Let's look for the 50 to 70 PVs. Let's see if we can't get one more thing in there. Let's look for our 100 PVs. Let's see if we can't get one more thing in there. And then if you have ambassadors under 50 PV, you're sending them the cancellation form and switching them over to a preferred customer, or to a customer. Sorry. No. Emily says no. Okay, you're increasing them.
Well, yeah. So as you guys are still learning all at the same time as you, like Brooke and I have literally watched like 75 calls.
Yeah.
Like we are we have like pages and pages and pages. So don't touch your ambassadors that are under 100 PV. Don't touch them. That was the one I was forgetting. So I'm so glad you said that. Cause I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. What is it? It's important. What is it? That was the one. Okay. Don't touch them. Don't downgrade them to customer. Just leave them where they're at. Just leave them where they're at. Let them stay at less than 100 PV and just don't touch them. Okay. We're going to reassess in like 6 months and see where they go. Okay. So just leave everything the same. Literally nothing changed overnight. Overnight, our business didn't change. We're still doing business the same way. We're trying to get everybody to 100 PV. We're trying to get everybody to fall in love with more products. We're trying to get everybody to start as a wholesale ambassador with a welcome pack so they can sign up 1 and then 2 and then 3, and then leave all the people that are less than 100 PV ambassadors. Don't touch them. If everybody goes out and downgrades everyone to customers, it will kill the pay point, like massacre it. Please, I'm begging you, don't touch any of them. Do not touch them. Leave it all alone. Just business as usual. Business as usual. Okay. Now, yes, still leave them alone. Yes. Okay. Now, just so we stabilize, we need 6 months to see what's going to happen. Okay. And then after 6 months, we will know, we'll see the stabilization of the pay point. Hopefully all of us together can work to be really strong with our 200 PV orders on us, on our husbands. So you're splitting out what your family's taking on 2 accounts, 200 on yours, 200 on your husband. You're making a more concerted effort to start people on 209 welcome packs, or on a 109 with a twin pack of Active, or with collagen, or whatever, right? Like get it even on the variety packs, like start add collagen to it. Why not? Like the more you add on, the bigger the company profit, the more money you get back in that pay point. Okay. Now you are not just getting paid on your level 1 customers. You are getting paid on customers through level 7. Same with ambassadors through level 7 that are under 100 PV. So this is where if you have a more mature organization that's been around for years, you're going to see a little bit more of a boost from this because you have a deeper organization, and that is freaking fantastic. Like literally you just make more money for doing the same thing. That's all phase 1 is. Okay. Now we're not going to talk about phase 2 because that doesn't happen till September. So we will have a team call closer to September, which is why you're going to want to be on next week's team call for a special surprise announcement, because you're going to want to be there. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. Okay, so are there any other questions that you have about this? There's more nitty gritty, but I just want everybody to like minimize the chaos and just steamroll the momentum. We're in massive momentum. We added more to our team last month than like we did. Like, I mean, March was bigger, but like we grew more. Like, I don't know about you, Brooke, but like massive growth happened on our team last month.
Yeah, I grew on all of my diamond legs.
Yeah.
So that doesn't always happen. One of the other things that I wanted to say, because, you know, Renee, I did see your comment, and I think that, I think you're right. The change does make it feel like an easy out, but your assumption is that everybody hates network marketing. So my assumption is that everybody doesn't hate network marketing. Like I want you guys to not go into your workday thinking everybody's against me. Everybody doesn't like network marketing. So now I'm going to sign them.
That was a typo. She made a typo.
Oh, it was a typo. Okay. But even so, I think this is a good message for you guys.
It's a good conversation to have.
It's a good conversation to have, because some people will pull back and be like, ooh, I'm not going to sign anybody up now. I'm just going to make everybody customers, because then I don't have to have that conversation, because you have some feelings that you project onto people, or maybe you've had 1 or 2 people that just like hated network marketing, or they came back at you in a gnarly way, and so that makes you think everybody hates network marketing. And I approach my day with the idea that like I have found the best thing in the world and this is incredible, and I get to empower people to be healthy and make money. And who doesn't want to be healthy, and who doesn't want to make money? And the small percentage of people that want to be super right, well, okay, they're going to be that way. But I want you guys to keep your boldness, keep your passion, keep recommending for people what they really need, and keep talking about sharing. Because one of the things to switching to, for example, if you're like, oh, I'm just going to switch to a customer-based business, you're not going to have better retention, because we already know in the statistics that we have about an 80 to an 84% retention rate a year from now, a year from the time they go, join, if they go silver. The retention rate,
did you hear that?
80 to 84% retention rate from the day that they joined. A year from now, they are still ordering their products if they go silver.
And if you sign them up as a customer, they're never going silver.
If you sign them up as a customer under the guise that, well, I'm just going to get them started as a customer and they're going to have a fantastic experience. People are so short-sighted. They can't, like, for more than a week, they can't stay focused on something. And if they're not feeling like their entire world was rocked in a week or 2 weeks, they're already deciding that they're probably not going to place a second order. 50% of people maybe are deciding, well, I mean, I didn't lose 20 pounds yet. It's been 2 weeks, right? But if you put cash money back into their pockets by helping them go silver in their first 30 days, $400, you guys, guess what? That $400 pays for month 2. And it pays for part of month 3. Well, by the time you get to month 3, they're making some residual income from the people under them. So yes, it's paying for their first 3 months. you better believe if they're consistent on their products and you got them on some good stuff, they're feeling good, like I should. And that's why a year from now, they're still on their products. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, if people go to this, I'm just going to sign people up, give them a great experience. I'm just going to slide them in. I'm like, we know retention is amazing and people have a great experience because they do it in community.
And I really I don't see that happening to our team because
No.
you guys, we've been building this way with the ambassador focus since we started 5.5 years ago. So you already have the habits. Keep your habits strong.
Yep.
Do not let this change the way that you build your business. This is not a way.
Happy to get pay points for less than 100 PV.
Like, awesome. I'm still going to do all these things. And when I fall short, there's still a way that I get paid on it. That's all this is. You're doing everything the same. You're staying uncomfortable. You're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. You're getting the sweaty pits. You're getting, the heart palpitations. You're making the weird faces as you're asking people, for their social, because sometimes it can be awkward, but you know what to say because we've trained you so well on how to say it. So you're still going to be in discomfort because that is how you grow. That is how you change people's lives. That is how you get to jewel level. So just keep onward. And then when phase 2 happens in September, guess what? You're still going to do all those same things. You're literally going, I'm not going to get into it today, but you're literally going to do the same exact thing and build your business the same exact way. That's it. And we'll talk about how that will look later, but basically you're just going to help them click the cash button when they sign up their first person. Like, it's so easy. And once I finally wrapped my head around it, I was like, oh, so nothing changes. Perfect. Great. Onward. You know what I mean? So just stay with us. We will lead you the right way. This is going to pay you more money by the way it's set up. You're going to be rewarded for every single person that orders on your team and going to be paid for all of your hard work in 5 amazing new ways. So our compensation plan is now above anything else that is out there because of that. Sorry, my boys are in here making noise now. So
I think the thing that I'm really excited about, you guys, is I want you to just take a minute. And Emily's going to talk just a little bit about setting your goals for the month of June. But I want you to just take a minute and think about what this could do for your business and how, because you can accumulate points faster now, you can run for the higher ranks at a faster speed. You can run for Ruby. You can run for Senior Ruby. We're going to see an explosion of emeralds and sapphires and diamonds this month. That's going to be amazing. And you get to partake in that same thing. You might be thinking, I'm only a gold ambassador. Okay. And I get it. But because I kept going, eventually I ended up with this large team because even when I was told no, or things didn't go right, or somebody quit or whatever, I just kept going because I'm like, well, I can be a constant. I can be the person that still shows up. Now I am 5 years in and I have 1,200 people with less than 100 PV. 1,200. Okay. So probably at least 70% of those 1,200 have 50 PV or higher. What do you think it's going to do to my points? It's going to be amazing. So think about your business 5 years from now when you're a diamond and you've continued to grow your business and you didn't just throw in the towel and be like, I'm just going to go do something else. I don't know. I mean, it's not going the way I want. So maybe I'll try this horse or this horse or this horse or this horse. I pick my horse and I ride that dang horse every day. And that's why I have 1,200 people at less than 100 PV. And now I'm going to be paid off 70% of them. I'm going to gain like 3,000 points throughout my 3 diamond legs. Okay. Stay with it. 5 years from now, you're going to be collecting points on all these people under 100 PV. That's where the duplication comes in. Now I want you to picture yourself a year from now with the changes, being able to collect pay points. Our compensation plan is really based around pay points. The old compensation plan did not really go with like what was happening with preferred customers. We didn't get pay points for them. And so those orders were great for some extra cash, but we couldn't get people to Emerald faster because of customers. We couldn't get them to Ruby and Senior Ruby. We couldn't get them to those great rank up bonuses. Now it makes sense because they all give us pay points. So I want you to envision not when you're going to get to Senior Gold. I want you to think about, how am I going to get to Emerald? Okay. So, you're going to get there a lot faster, especially if you are personally sponsoring, because now our level ones give us 6 points. So personal sponsor those 6 or more people this month, developing your silvers as fast as possible. I know that we're going to have somebody that goes Emerald faster than Emily and I went Emerald in the next 6 months. We're going to have people that break that record because with the new compensation plan, even when somebody falls back and you do everything, you're getting pay points. So this is really a time to just run, and find people that want to run with you, because this is a record-breaking time. That's the time that we're in now.
I love that. Do you guys remember, if you were with us last year, do you remember when like germs took over the planet and e-commerce was like the best business to be in, and we were in that business and we're still in that business, and our teams our company went from 400,000 ambassadors to 700,000 ambassadors in a 6-month time period. Literally what took the company like 12 years to build, we doubled in a 6-month time period. That is unheard of. Like, that is like breaking all records of any direct sales company that ever existed. It's massive. We are predicting that this change in our compensation plan is going to multiply that momentum by like 10. And you can either hop on the horse and ride it in the bumpy saddle with us, because we're going to be doing it. Because we always ride, because we're your ride or dies. But we're going to ride off into the $1 billion company sunset. And guess what? When the company's $1 billion company, guess what happens to the profit? Guess what happens to the pay point? Guess what happens to all the bonus pools? It goes up. The faster we can get to $1 billion company, the higher the pay point goes. This new compensation plan is set up for us to become $1 billion company. We are so close. We can do it. We can do it in the next year. If all of us are rowing together and we all stay clear and focused on enrolling people and getting them to silver, because that is what is going to give them results on their products, because they're going to be on their products a year from now, not onto something new in 90 days. Please ride with the horsies that we're riding. We're so excited. Okay. Now we're going to do some goal setting things, and I know we are out of time. So you're going to do some stuff on your own, and you're also going to schedule calls with your leaders, because that is what a leader just naturally wants to do. Leaders want to lead. I've already seen some of you being like, after the call, we're getting on a call together. Like, I love seeing this, because you are stepping into leadership when you're listening to that call within you to lead your people. I want you to always follow that call within you, because that is you stepping out and raising up your lid and showing up for your team. Okay. So I want to know where you want to end this month. Where do you want your points to be at the end of this month? We are going to be in Florida together. We're going to be in Fort Lauderdale. If you haven't registered, you're going to do that, because you're not going to miss out on a chance to be in a room with all of us together to learn from the top leaders on our team, to be celebrated, the recognition for all of our ranks that have happened. We're so excited. So fun to see people just shouting out gold, 1,200 points. Going gold this month. I want Ruby. All of this is attainable. You are going to have to go through and say, okay, I want to re-rank Senior Ruby. And where did my points end last month? Did my points end at 550? Just 1 second. Okay, just 1 minute. Almost done. 550 points. If that's where you ended last month and you want to grow by another 200 points. How many people are you going to personally sponsor? At least 6. And how many of those people are you going to get silver? Are you going to get 3 of them silver? Are you going to take 1 of those and get them to senior silver? Are you going to then take that person and get them to gold? This is so achievable in the next 30 days. And it is how you're going to grow your team by 100 points, 200 points. The way you grow by 200 points is, the way you grow by 200 points is you get 1 new person enrolled now and help them get 20 people. You help them do that by posting, by doing a Facebook Live, by sending messages, by having people over to their house, by calling their best friend, by helping them get a few silvers. And then you get another senior silver and another one. 2 senior silvers and a gold equals 200 points. You will have an experience with greater momentum when you bring point growth through enrollments. And so every single day this week, if your goal is to get new silvers, that starts with you getting new enrollments. It starts with you posting more, going live, reaching out, sending follow-ups, inviting to the 3-day challenge. Brooke, is your 3-day next week as well?
Yeah, we're going to do next week. And then we're actually going to do one like the last 3 days of the month with an enrollment blitz on that Wednesday.
Yeah. So like this week is your week. Anyone that didn't sign up with a sale, guess what? They are going to get a stick of Slim from you, and you are going to put them in the 3-day challenge group because they need to try the Slim. And then they need to come to the call on Thursday night where we share stories about the products. Yes. Okay. So this is how we work. This is how we do it. I want to know where you were last month and how much you want to grow this month. How many are you going to sponsor? How many people do you need to get to go silver? How many people do you need to get to go gold? What people on your team want to rank up? What does their growth need to be? How many are they going to need to sponsor? How many people do they need to get to go silver? Do you need to help them learn how to develop their first silver? How are you going to do that? Instead of saying, I don't know, because that shuts your brain off and gives you permission to not do anything, then you go, I'm going to watch a video and I'm going to figure this out. Because if people that don't have a high school diploma can figure this out, you can figure this out, even if you don't have a high school diploma. Or if you do, great. If you're college educated, even more. You can figure this out. I know you can do it. Anyone is capable of doing this, okay? Write your goals down, put it on paper, and then put them in the chats. I ask you guys to do this every single month, and usually there's like 2 people that actually do it. It's like Angie and Brittany. There's other ones too. But like when you write your goals down, your rates of success literally skyrocket. There's research on this. All you have to do is Google writing your goals down statistics, and it will show you you're like 95% more successful at achieving a goal if you just write it down. If you don't write it down, it's like less than 7% success rate. Like it's crazy. But you're like scared to write your goal down because you might fail and it might not happen, and then that'll be so embarrassing. Well, I mean, if you're not going to write it down, like it probably won't happen. So you're bound to fail anyway. If you write it down, you're probably going to succeed. There's a greater chance of success when you write it down. There are decades and decades of really smart, brilliant people who study the brain that prove this. So if you're afraid to fail, then your conclusion should be that I need to write down my goals because then I'm going to succeed, right? I know, maybe you've never done it before. There's a first time for everything. Just do it. Charlene, I had 65 points. I will add another 100 points. I will add 6 myself and help them all go silver. Perfect. She has a plan. And then she just gets working at it. And then if you know, it goes like any other month in the history of all time, it changes like 17 times in the process of achieving it, because maybe you can't get all 6 people to go silver. Maybe you sign up 6, 1 freaks out, cancels and returns, but the one girl that you thought was never going to go anywhere signs up 10 and boom, problem solved. Just be flexible. Okay. We love you guys. We're so grateful that we could be here with you today. I cannot wait to see what your goals are. Write them down, put them in the chats. You bring so much energy when you put your goals down and you say it out loud. And I know it's vulnerable and it's scary, but like, let's just do it together. This is a safe place. Anything?
And really, really quick, work hard these next 12 days, because in your success sprints, the people you sponsor, you get double success sprint credits. So if you're like, already said, I'm going to sponsor 6, do it in the first 12 days. If you can sponsor 6 in the last 12 days, why can't you do it in the first 12? You can. So let's do that now. Like, surprise yourself. Get your 6 by the 12th, and then guess what? You'll probably get another 6 to end the month, and you'll have your best month ever. So I just wanted to throw that in there too.
It's party time. Let's do it. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.